Thank you, sir. There you go. There it is.
Feels like rear delt teres, barely much trap because I don't need trap. You know how Branch has 2 lumps on the back of his skull this big? It's from his traps being so tight that it'll literally pull on the tuberosity on the back of your skull and it'll give you the most tension headache you've ever had in your life. So
what's up, Muscle and Strength? Ben Chow here, Team Hosstile. I'm down here in Houston at Freedom Fitness with my man, IFBB Pro Martin Fitzwater, and the big guy, IFBB Pro Brett Wilkin. Both these guys are right at the start of their Olympia 2025 prep. We're gonna have a good old time, right?
yep, and today we're gonna be training some back for you all. So we're gonna take you through the ins and outs of our bodybuilding workouts, 15 weeks out from the Olympia. We train like this every day and we want to give you guys a glimpse of what we do, give you some tips and tricks along the way, and have some fun doing it. Try to kill each other all the way and have some fun.
And I'm just here to have a good time.
Yes. Now we work. Good. Good. You got a lot more. Lots more.
Come on, hit it.
Finish here. Clean. Pull, pull, pull. As you can see, we're not using a traditional lat pull down grip. We're actually using what normally is referred to as a mag grip. It's just gonna put you at more of a neutral position and give you less focus on squeezing with your hands and forearms and rather pulling through the lats. Come on.
Yeah. Keep it up, keep it up, keep it up. Yeah. There it is. Yeah. One. Yeah. Yeah. All right, real quick here. So we did a couple top sets. Now we want to do some kind of variation, some intensifier really to start us off the workout right, get a lot of blood in the lats here. So we're going to do a hold there or a squeeze. So more of a time under tension set. We're going to come down, do the pull down, still staying extremely focused on our pathway here. So we're not swinging our body. We're just driving our elbows down in front. As you see, where there's no bend back. Whenever you bend back, you're actually just using your lower back to bring the weight with you. You want to stay up and down and drive in front of you. So on this one, we're going to lower the weight a little bit. We're going to squeeze for a 3 count in the hole. So you pull down, 1, 2, 3 with the contraction, control it back up. So as many reps as we can with the 3-second holds. This is great just to really feel that connection in your lats as well as put a lot of blood in there to start off the workout right.
Dig it up just as slow as you
Good. There you go. And again, broken. Let's go.
Yes, sir. Yeah. Go 2.
Good.
Give me one more. Good.
Yep. Yep. All right, now we got these ones. These are the ones. These are the ones. Yep. Yeah.
All right, guys, so did those lat pull downs. Now we go into a rowing motion. Brett and I's weakness in our back is our lats mostly. Our upper back is pretty developed. So now it's just a lot of focus on building lat density. So we get them filled up with blood on those lat pull downs, get some damage on the fibers that are going up. And now we're getting some damage on the fibers that kind of wrap around the rib cage. So our main focus is lats. You guys will see that as a repetitive pattern today. It's mostly lat, lat, lat. We'll hit a little upper back at the end. You'll hear us giving a lot of tips and cues to each other, and that's because our upper and middle back is so strong. We have to do things like keeping our chin up, pulling our chest into the bar to really make sure that those lats are the ones doing the work. And we have to sacrifice a little bit of weight, so. Yep. 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 Yep.
Here we go, Ben.
Good. Yeah. Pull that chest into it. Big chest, no chin. Yeah. Come on. Yeah. Yeah. Come on. Keep the chest big.
Yes. Come on.
Yeah.
2. Yes. I've tried all the splits. I've done push-pull legs, bro splits. I've combined body parts you wouldn't even imagine would be combinable. So it's just what I feel like is the most beneficiary for bodybuilding style of training is the bro splits, where it's hitting one body part, pretty much just one body part per week, but it's annihilate that body part. See, I think that's the difference is a lot of people can't do the bro split correctly because they're not training hard enough. We're training in a way that we're sore for the next 5 to 6 days, and then finally by the time we're fully recovered, it's time to go again the next week. So if you're a very hard trainer, intense trainer, and focus on recovery as well, I think this split's the best for you right here. Yep. 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 Gotta find 5.
Ooh, let's get 5, Brad.
Yeah.
Or 5 plates.
Perfect.
Yeah, just a touch of gas. You want a 25?
25. Not plate.
Out! Out! Out!
2.
Out! Out! Out!
Woo! Yes. Yeah. Come on.
Look.
Good. Sir. Hi. Good shit. One, 2, 3.
Yep, good. Yep. 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 Yep.
Got it.
Yep. Yep.
There you go. Come on now, strong man. Let's go.
Yeah. Let's go.
Hit it.
Yep.
Good shit. Scoot your hips all the way to the there. Big sternum.
So a seated row, it's actually kind of similar to a low row here. You see actually using the bench like this lets us get kind of a little bit of range of motion, keep the chest fixed, rather than if we're doing a low row and it's unsupported, you'll tend to get a lot of lower back and mid back movement. So here, using the bench, we keep the spine pretty fixed, keep the chest up and pushed forward. That way, all the movement is coming from the lat to drive the arm and the scapula back behind us, rather than more of a compound movement where we're trying to row the whole weight back from the hip up, right? So this way, we're able to target the lats, keep the tension right in the muscle. You've heard Martin talk about really isolating the lats today. So again, this supported movement really allows us to keep the tension right in the lat.
Beautiful, man. Boys trapped in middle back, want to row it so bad. Yep. Good, Ben. Perfect reps here. Yes.
There you go. Strong man. Dig those elbows, stick them. Alright guys, we're on the premier row over here. We're using this, actually not going as bent over as you would expect. You'll see when Martin does it, he's staying a little more upright. That way we're actually going to target from the upper back, the rear delt, the teres, and that upper trap, like mid-trap area there. Primarily we're trying to hit that rear delt and teres area though. So you'll see when Martin picks that up, typically a bent over row, you're gonna be almost at 90 degrees. Martin's not gonna be quite as far over as that. And you'll see the line of pull comes much more in line with this rear delt and upper back movement there. Good shit, man. Good, don't jerk it. There you go. That's better. Smooth pull, smooth pull. Good. There you go. Work. Again. Come on, we're there. Let's go. And again, slide those elbows. Come on. Yeah. One more. Good, again, get it. Yeah.
Feels like rear delt teres, barely much trap because I don't need trap. And if I work them too hard, I'll just have a trap headache for 3 days after this. You know how Branch has 2 lumps on the back of his skull this big? It's from his traps being so tight that it'll literally pull on the tuberosity on the back of your skull, and it'll give you the most tension headache you've ever had in your life. So.
Right there. Perfect. You're in the money. Let's go. Rep them out. Here we are. Yep. Still in it. Yep.
One more.
Yep.
One more. All right, guys, so next movement here we're doing for back is we're finishing things off with a pull down. So we did a bunch of rowing motions, really got those lats fired up, and now the main focus is to stretch them out and get some more blood in there. So made our own variation here. You know, in a warehouse exercise gym, there's not always the main piece of equipment or a perfect piece of equipment for what you want to do. So you kind of have to rig some things up. So you're going to see here, again, a bench with a pulley machine, and we're making our own pull down machine. So if you don't have the piece of machine, but you know what you want to hit and how you want to hit it, but this is a really good way to get a good stretch on the lat. And we're also kind of working a combination of the fibers that pull the lat down and as well as pull the lat in a rowing motion, because we're going at a 45-degree angle and kind of tapping both of those sets of fibers. So we're gonna run some top sets here, probably one back off, and that's gonna wrap up back day for us.
Yep. 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 Yep.
Just wrapped up back, and now something that Brett and I do every day post training is we pose. So we go through a few rounds, we give each other tips and tricks on how to make the poses better, and this is just ingraining that perfectness so that we can make sure that we hit the shots exactly how we need to hit them on stage, as well as give us some body awareness as we start to grow muscles and the body starts to change. And as we taper down from this 15-week out mark and start to get leaner, we'll only just see our bodies change every day. So this is a good way for us to get a gauge on how each one of our bodies is changing, how our prep is going.
All right, guys, so that was back wrapped up with these two monsters. It's hot and sweaty in here, so these two lost their clothes and kept them on. But yeah, it was a good one, boys. Thank you for that. Appreciate it.
Yeah, of course, man. We love when you tag along. This is a perfect example of obviously super intense workout, very meticulously thought out on the exercises and the way we plan things, but also just a good way to show that the boys having fun, kicking each other's butt, and just enjoying things. You know, some of this stuff isn't gonna fit by your book to the science, or we didn't leave no RPE in the tank, but we sure had a blast doing it, and that's what this is all about. It's just having fun with the boys. I know all of us fell in love with bodybuilding because we had a good training partner. We love to have fun and kick butt and have each other cheer each other on, and that's what this today was all about. So enjoying this camaraderie, having fun, killing back with my best friend, and now we got 15 weeks to take over the world together.
I just remember, I know all these guys have too, is just watching these videos in the past. I've been years of these. Like we all watched the bodybuilders before us doing these videos, if it was eating or training as well, picking, you know, jotting down what they're doing in their exercises and then going and lose yourself. So learn from these. Obviously this is for entertainment purposes, but there's a lot of information in these videos that Muscle and Strength does. So I know I appreciate it, and we guys do it too. So make sure you like and subscribe to this content, and we'll get them back here. We'll do some more. So until next time,
Peace.